editing might take a couple hours. Make some bagels taste sour, then I take a shower.
Here we go again.
Amazon unboxing till it makes me feel better. Then I'll cover up the comments like some stretches in my sweater. Ready? Ain't felt this good since I broke up with Becky. I get my Torrid on, I'm feeling sexy. Miss my pill reminders cause I'm on too many meds. Yeah, I gotta stay in bed, but I'm feeling good. I don't do my taxes, I might need some help. I don't plant a garden, I get lettuce off the shelf. I don't wanna work hard, I just want the clout. I don't like my girlfriend, so I switch them out. I don't wear a seatbelt, it only slows me down. When I order Uber Eats, I gotta have the hash browns. Yeah, I got a couple lawsuits, I had to leave town. I don't have a license, my drives me around. Target haul, Torrid haul, don't check the price, I got it. That money stacking up like those calories I counted.
Alright, hello. Hello, what's up everyone? It's probably like no one here right now, but this will be something that people will watch later, so that's fine. Welcome! Welcome back to another episode of You Guys Have to Realize, a live episode. Hey Kelly, you might be the only one here for a little while. Today we're going to be looking at Amber's newest video, which she put up like just a little while ago today. And then we'll take a look at some apathetic facts videos, because I love apathetic facts and her take on things. She is a Amber historian, so yeah. But yeah, let's I'm just gonna get right into this. So yeah, this is my late night crew. All the people that have parents or have kids. You see how tired I am. It's a late night crew. All the people that have kids. I just got the kids to bed. Then cleaned up all the crap in the living room. Can you see what my life is? Alright. Michelle, Mickey, cats with guns. It's good to see everybody. Alright, let's get into this. You know how much I despair about Amber.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Good morning. I actually have a doctor's appointment super early, so let's go do that. Okay, so I just got out of my doctor's appointment. I did cry a little in there, and I itched my eyebrow and it messed up my makeup. It is what it is. I'll just fix it when I get home. I don't really care. So I think the doctor that I saw today, I think that he is going to be like my official doctor. I really genuinely liked him.
Oh, please. Come on. Give me a break on that. How many times has she selected a general practitioner and then just sort of ditched that whole idea? Yeah, if you haven't been paying attention, she went to the doctor and had some bad news, and she's not wanting to talk about it. I don't know. Some people were saying that she might have diabetes. That's a rumor.
I have a hard time with doctors because people my size are discriminated against in healthcare. That is a whole other topic for a whole other time. But I genuinely liked him. Like,
that is some absolute crap. She's extra annoying lately. She certainly is.
I have like really high respect for my doctor that I had in Kentucky. So it's like, I need someone to match that energy, or we just
What? Hang on. Okay.
Same vibe. And just remember to be an advocate for yourself. Very important. I always stand by that. Okay, so now we're at Walgreens because I have to get a prescription. So of course I gravitate towards the journals. Cool. Look at, you cannot pour love into others if you do not pour love into yourselves. Love that. And I really like this. That is like totally my aesthetic. I might get it.
I kind of like that too. It reminds me of a Decepticon. It's kind of cool. It's a little more pink than I'd like it to be. It's just a girl Decepticon. Jeffrey. Hello.
Now we're at some place called Golden Chicken. I have no idea. My mom wanted to come here, so I got like a chicken salad. She got some roasted chicken, and where did my voice just go? And then obviously I got a Diet Dr. Pepper for my salad. Came like this, and then here's like the chicken salad part. So I guess I just like put it on top of this. Smells good.
Is that what you're
Not
supposed
bad.
to do?
Can buy myself flowers. Do you like your chicken?
Yeah, it's a little dry, but it's okay.
Don't understand.
Oh, please. Please don't start singing. Please don't start singing.
Taking my tomatoes out though.
Okay, that one kind of got me a little bit.
It's not like the salad and go plate.
What do you mean?
Their boxes are made to shake it up. Mhm.
Oh.
You just hold the lid on.
There you go.
Oh yeah, this looks good. Okay guys, so I have been home for like 20 minutes. I'm actually about to call a med spa place. So my doctor's appointment, I will actually explain why I went to begin with. Probably do that in this vlog. If I don't, probably in the next one. But while I was there, I just wanted, you know, a professional's opinion on semaglutide and what, you know, he thought of me getting it from a med spa. And he actually highly recommends that I do that. So I'm actually about to call the med spa right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll just be like, my first appointment will be a simple consultation, but we'll see.
Somehow I don't think a doctor would say, I highly recommend that you go to a secondary source besides a hospital to get your, what was it, semaglutide? That's probably a big hint into what's going on. I don't know what that's for, but it's probably a big hint. Gosh, look at her. She looks like a gopher right now.
So I'm gonna call. I'll be right back. Well, darn, there was no answer, so I did leave a voicemail, but I felt
Well, darn. That's, well, darn.
confident in this decision because like I was debating back and forth, like, do I want to try this? But my doctor today, like, he explained some of the science behind it, and
She was not debating. She had already decided in her head that this was not for her, and that's why she gave it one try. And she goes, well, darn.
he thinks it's a good like fit for me, so that actually made me feel like a little bit more hopeful towards the situation for sure. But depending on if they call back today, or maybe I'll call back, I'm not gonna harass them or anything, but I am like kind of impatient when I'm really excited for something. But I know how to have patience. I know they have other clients and stuff they need to worry about, but I'll definitely give you guys an update.
It sure
whenever
doesn't
this
seem
moves
like it.
along. Okay.
It sure doesn't seem like it. Whenever she says stuff like that, she's like, maybe I'll call them back, and then she says how impatient that would be. You're a customer. Like, of course you would call them back. They're the business. You're the Why wouldn't you call them back?
Okay, you guys, so it is time. If you guys remember my new makeup purse that I got, makeup bag, it says essentials on top. This is what I have been using, and it's just like overflowing. Like, it's so cute. I love it, but it's just like not big enough.
Something tells me it would be fine if you just got rid of some stuff. You probably have a bunch of crap.
Oh yeah, I like this so much more, and it's cute. Easier to see what makeup I need to use and pull out. You guys, I have lived in a lot of places, I will say. Oklahoma might be the most moody when it comes to weather. Like 1 minute, okay, it's nice and cool, the sun is out, we're feeling good. Next minute, it's sprinkling and freezing, and I'm just like, I really don't get it. But you know what? You gotta vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? So,
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I've never heard someone simultaneously complain and somehow gloat at the same time. Like, what even was that? She's like complaining that the weather's good and bad. Yeah, get out of here. I know Patience says the woman who used to stalk the Uber Eats guy through the peephole. Yeah.
so I didn't harass them. Didn't even call them back, not one time, but a few hours later they called me back.
Yeah, no, of course they called you back. They're a business. My God.
And my appointment is scheduled for the med spa. So, yeah, and it's scheduled actually pretty soon. Oh yeah, and by the way,
Get ready for people to look up every med spa in Oklahoma City right now. That's gonna be a thing. And then she's gonna be like, y'all are stalkers, even though there's like 5 med spas.
I did get that journal that I saw at Walgreens. I thought it was super cute, so I had to get it. But I am about to start taking some antibiotics, and I'll explain more. But right now I'm actually about to go outside and wait for my mom because we're gonna go to bingo. I genuinely just love playing the game. You guys know me, I love games. I've always loved games, and it's just
You
fun.
know,
So, yeah.
girl, you're doing this because you have nothing else to do. You're hanging out with your mom because you have no one else to hang out with. I know that's kind of mean, but like that's what's going on.
Bingo.
Oh, wow. My mom's boyfriend got it. Okay, guys.
Bingo.
So it is time for questions of the day. First question, what happened
Wonderful.
to your hernia?
Yeah, I don't believe for a second that she's not making these questions up or choosing these. Oh my god, the one I heard the other day was just absolutely ridiculous. I can't remember what it was now, but it was just so made up. It was just so. No one asked that question. Completely stuck on a painting and found you live just in time for a much needed break. Yay, brain rot, Lynn. I caught a live. Wow, cranky turtle. Yeah, sometimes I go live. I'm trying to do more. But the problem is that I don't really have a lot of time, and the time I do have is like really late at night, I guess. So, but you know, more lives. Let's go. Let's continue our Amber journey.
Nothing happened to it. It's still chilling. Amber, can you take a clip of yourself with the seatbelt buckled while your mom is driving to prove the haters wrong, please? I mean, I guess I could. So I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow.
What kind of arbitrary crap is that?
Mom has long hair like you. Has she always had long hair? Actually, yes. We grew our hair out around the same time. It was around when I was like, I'd say about 14, during like the trial run to live with my parents. If you guys don't know, I was in foster care from 8 to 18, 9 to 18. I was about 8, 9. But there was about like a year and a half where I was still a ward of the state, which means I was still technically a foster kid, and my parents weren't like legal guardians.
Behold, the ward of the state. The state's ward. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought of that.
Because I was still ward of the state, but they wanted to give them like a trial run to see like if they were fit to be parents again. They definitely failed that. But a lot of people get confused when I was like, yeah, when I was this years old and living with my parents, it's because there was moments where I did live with them. Out of the decade that I was a foster kid, it was about a year and a half. Did you see that?
She has to bring up how her mom failed that. This is the issue with Amber, I think. Amber is the kind of person that will continually put herself on top of everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, she just brings up people's problems. Like, as much as she can. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Zachary Michael no longer
I know I say
wants
that
to
a
play
lot, but-
Fortnite with you. I did see that. I did. Kind of just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience.
Wait.
Did you see that Zachary Michael no longer wants to play Fortnite with you?
Girl, he never did. Girl, he never did. It was a completely sarcastic remark, and your dumbass bought into it, thinking it was true. Come on. What did he say? He goes, let's go, Amber Lynn on Fortnite. I don't even play Fortnite. I can't even remember the name of it. It was sarcastic. Like, of course he don't want to play Fortnite with you. No one wants to play Fortnite with you. Who would want to play with the girl who's obsessed with the Billie Eilish skin, who's doing nothing but doing dance emotes on the side, just getting shot? Like, I got 64,000 experience. I'm sorry.
I did see that. I did. Kind of just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience.
You bet he caters to his audience. Who wouldn't cater to their audience? The only person who doesn't cater to their audience is you. You treat your audience like crap.
And I definitely don't mean that in a good way. I feel like a lot of reaction channels have to do that because they don't want to take the heat So they kind of can't think for themselves. They don't film for themselves. They don't make their own decisions. They really let their audience kind of make the decisions for them. Because Zach's initial reaction was super excited and wanted to play Fortnite with me. And then he got some comments. He's afraid of the heat. So he's like, not doing it. And
No, he doesn't want to talk to you. Are you insane? He's publicly stated that he does not want to speak to you, and you're blocked. He blocked you. Not the other way around. Like, yeah. This shit, I swear.
I know he's gonna have every rebuttal under the sun to reply to this video because I know he's reacting to it. Hello. No rebuttal is gonna mean anything to me. I just think it's silly.
Yeah, because you're dumb.
That, like, you can have such a, like, a 180, all because, like, you're trying to impress your audience and you don't want to get heat for something.
No. Girl, it wasn't a 180. There was no 180. You got 180 too many.
I don't know, it's just a little strange, but it definitely proves my point further. But it's like reaction
No,
channels
it
have to
doesn't.
fit inside of a box, and if they don't, then they're gonna get attacked for it, and they can't handle that.
Okay. Everybody gets criticism for things that they put out. Girl, I'm sorry. You're killing me today. You're killing me today. Like, just put out other stuff. Just put out something else. Like, we all do other stuff. We got a gaming channel. I just put a gardening video out. Like, you're just saying things that aren't true. It's really funny because, like, the only person who doesn't have another channel is her. So no, just no.
So someone quoted me and said, "It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb," which is something I said in my last video.
You won't try this one little piece of lamb?
No. It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb. Yet you're eating chicken. They're both animals, so what's the difference? So I know this is, like, hypocritical, but I think it's hypocritical for a lot of meat eaters. There's certain animal we'll eat, and there's certain animal we won't. We will easily eat a cow, but we won't eat a cat. Like, that, I could never in a million years even thinking about that, like, gives me the creeps. It makes me want to, like, cry and hide and just, no.
Actually, there's a very clear distinction here. Any vegetarians I have in the chat, I'm sorry. But, I'm a meat eater. And I'll pretty much try most meats. You know, as long as it isn't bacteria laden, which a cat would be. Yeah. There's actually a clear distinction. Most predators, they generally have a lot of bacteria in their meat, in their systems, because they eat raw animal meat all the time. So, generally, the meat that most humans consume come from vegetarian animals, like ruminants, which would be what a lamb is. Like, of course your brain makes that distinction, because it's a natural thing. Like, she's just, the way that her brain works, I swear.
Just like people will eat a chicken, but they won't eat a dog. Like, literally, ew. There's, like, levels to these things for me, and I feel like lamb is in the same category as, like, a cat or a dog, in my opinion. I don't know why, but, like, little lambs, I just cannot imagine that ever touching my lips. Anyway, so that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I think now, because I'm uploading more frequently, my videos will be shorter.
Are you?
But I hope that you still enjoy them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh, damn it. I couldn't get around it that time. I do enjoy the shorter videos. It is much easier for me to get through without my brain exploding. I do kind of want to take a second here and think about that, because let's think. What would I not want to eat animal-wise? I kind of have an issue with veal. You know, baby cow. That one to me is a bit like, damn. Why don't we just kill them right out of the womb, you know? Like, it's a bit too much for me. If you're gonna give an animal a good life and then slaughter it, it still sounds bad. But that's how you do it, you know? You give the animal a good life. Everybody deserves a good life. We're all gonna die eventually. So what I've got lined up next is a video from Apathetic Facts. I saw it the other day and I thought it was fantastic and I wanted to review it on stream because Apathetic Facts is cool and I know she's not going to be mean to me about using one of her videos. So yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. So this one is Amberlynn contradicting herself for 16 minutes straight and I love it. That's all there is to it. Let's go.
And my foot was just like dangling.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yo! Hey, lady!
You don't have OCD.
You forgot your spaghetti!
I missed the gardening video.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. I'm actually starving. That should be my middle name. Amberlynn Hungry Reed. I don't know. I just feel so disconnected. She was like,
I hope
"You're
this music
healthy,
doesn't set off copyright shit.
but you are obese."
Hello? Is anyone home?
Huh?
This first one is something I think a lot of us have picked up on over the years. Amber has spoken a lot about being bullied in school, being known as Fat Amber, saying she was the smelly kid and had no friends. But in recent years, that story has changed.
In school, I was known as Fat Amber. Growing up, I was really bullied because of my weight. I didn't have as many friends as the average kid. I didn't go play with people. I was always the fat friend, the ugly friend. I just always felt like Fat Amber, and that's exactly what I was called. I have always been Fat Amber. That's who I was when I was in school. When I was in, school, elementary school and middle school and high school, I got made fun of a lot because of my weight. Even in college, I got made fun of a lot in school, honestly. I didn't have as many friends as I could have, all because of my weight.
I don't believe that there are college-aged individuals going around calling Amber Fat Amber. Like, no way.
A few friends I did have actually weren't my friends. I was the smelly kid. I was the fat girl. That's how people knew me. I was Fat Amber. I was bullied in school, and now I'm bullied online. But describing myself as a kid, I want to say loser. I was like a loser. I don't know. So it was lunchtime.
She used that as her channel was growing, because she was like, "Oh, I'm such a loser. I'm such a outcast. You guys should be friends with me." She tried to use that as like a selling point of her channel, like, "Oh, I'm so different." And now it's like, "Oh, I wasn't different. I wasn't like an outcast. Oh, I had lots of friends." That's what she's gonna say.
I was in 9th grade, and I hung out under this, like, I want to say awning. It was just me, my group of friends. I want to say there was like 15 of us, and there was this other group of people who hated us. I honestly got along with everybody in high school. Random fact.
Except for the people who hated you.
I was actually nominated as friendliest or / nicest in high school. It was me and this other girl. Unfortunately, I was runner up, but the fact that
that's right. Unfortunately, I was runner up. I can't with her today. She's just, it's like in the middle of the absolute smugness. And she goes, "Oh."
I was even nominated. Says a lot about what people thought of me. The group that hated my group, well, I wouldn't say my group. I wasn't like the head honcho or anything, but the group that I hung out with, like my friends and stuff, for some reason they hated me the most.
Several times throughout the year.
I wonder why. Boy, I wonder why they wouldn't like you more than the others. Alright.
She admits she didn't care about school, would smoke, drink and slack off, but when back, or anyone really, called her out on her stupidity, she blames it on her childhood and moving a lot.
About school, I never went. I didn't care about school. I'd either miss school or I'd just not care. Like, I'd go and I wouldn't do any of the work. I have actually been suspended from school quite a few times. I was a rebellious kid slash teenager. I didn't care. I didn't care about nothing, about nobody, not school, nothing. What were you like as a teen? Long story short, I think that I rebelled because I was in foster care again. And so I started smoking and I started drinking. I either ditched school or didn't care about school. When I was a teenager, I rebelled against everyone and anything that I can get my hands on. I was drinking and smoking all the time. It's not that I am stupid, but I'm not the smartest. I went through a lot in school. I was actually in special ed in high school and middle school. It's not something I like to admit, but
That's a big thing. You were in special ed in middle school and high school? What? Hold up. You were in special education for the majority of middle school and high school. Never heard that one before. That one...
it's true. When
Somehow
when
I
get
doubt
taught
that.
Things, it kind of doesn't absorb in my head like, you know, it would
Citizen.
a normal person. What was your favorite school subject? My favorite
How you doing,
subject
man?
in school, so I'm trying to think childhood, not high school, not middle school. I'm trying to think of elementary school. I really enjoyed writing. I really loved math too. My favorite subject
It's
was
weird
either
how she
English
has
or
to, like, think about this stuff. She's, like, unsure of it. It's weird.
art. Sometimes it was math. If I like really understood it, I really enjoyed math. I know math.
It's a lot, yeah.
Don't I?
Perhaps.
Walking calculator right here. People don't hate on you for the moon landing. It's difficult to talk about history when you confuse the 16th president with Uncle Sam. Well, a little backstory about when I was in elementary school.
Oh, God.
Actually, also high school. So elementary school, I was in foster care. So that's a little tidbit. And I jumped. I said.
I forgot that was in there. And that's why we watch apathetic facts videos. That's good.
My whole time in elementary school, I probably went to over 20 elementary schools. The main elementary school I went to there is Miwok Elementary. I
Miwok.
did go to La Tercera for a second. The high schools I went to was Casa Grande, but graduated at San Antonio.
Went from 20 elementary schools to 2. Where's the clip of Charlie's teacher from Willy Wonka? 2? I can't do just 2.
I had to go to Sonoma Mountain for a minute. Like I said, I was expelled a little bit.
Oh, are you in Florida? Wait, there's an Orlando, Kentucky?
There's a Paris, Kentucky, too.
This is why I didn't graduate.
So I'd go to one school where I was already taught all the stuff I was learning about. Then I'd go to another school and I'd be learning about something that I don't even know what the heck's happening. So by jumping around school so much, I skipped a lot of school. So, I mean, it's sad, but it is what it is. I was never that great in school. What am I supposed to be doing?
I don't think that's how that works. You don't just skip school. You don't just move to a new state and they're just like, well, it looks like you didn't complete first grade. We'll put you in third. Like, I don't think that's how that works.
Looking for Russia.
We'll show them.
Also, she just said a minute ago that she did not graduate. Yeah, honestly, I don't think she ever graduated. She did mention that now.
Russia is precisely. I just want to say I was never taught this, okay? So
You were in school, but you weren't listening.
no, this is when I was bouncing around in foster homes.
Man, this isn't Croatia. Or or Slovakia. This is Russia, like one of the biggest countries there is. You should be able to find a few of these things. Just a few.
Geography. They didn't teach you geography.
They didn't teach you
I
geography.
missed a lot of school being in foster care.
I love how Becky just sticks it to her back. I'm sorry. It's so awkward going back and forth whenever we're on the timeline here. I love it.
I'm not
how
gonna
she
admit,
sticks it to her.
but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I know where Russia is.
It's the top right.
Tiny little Russia.
Where?
Like what?
Where?
The top right.
Point to it.
Well, she's not wrong.
I think just like also going to college. I didn't complete it because I moved. If I wouldn't have moved, I would have completed it, of course. I didn't stop going because I disliked it or whatever it may be. I actually thoroughly enjoyed college. It's just I moved across the country and whatever it may be.
Is that
Did you go to
so?
school for criminal justice? I did. And I regret it. Not gonna lie. Don't let anyone ever force you into going to college.
We've always heard Amber
Who forced you into going to college? Who forced you into going to college? No one forced you into going to college. That is a lot of effort and work and commitment. No one forced you to do that. Come on. Two minutes behind, disregard me.
talking about how poor she and her family were growing up. She's talked about having only one pair of pants, wearing the same clothes every day, and any money coming in would be spent on, well, you know. But did you know our girl has a very particular palate and refused to drink anything other than Fiji water? As I was editing this, I realized I went a little more in depth with this subject in my Amberlynn's Biggest Loss Part 4, so go ahead and check that video out for even more contradictions.
And I was very poor. I had no money. Like, I'm telling you, I wore the same pair of pants and sweater every single day going to school. My mom shared stories with Becky.
But you would buy only Fiji water? That's like $5 a bottle. Probably more now. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I actually did attend a different school every year for a bulk of my education, so there are elements that you may miss. However, you won't end up plain stupid with a high IQ. Yeah. Yeah. She's... yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Not paying any rent, taking advantage of Casey. Yeah.
I was the poorest kid at school, like, hands down. Like, hands down, you saw me and you knew that, okay, that's the poor kid. I lived in a
Yeah, with your Fiji water. There goes Fat Amber. With her Fiji water.
trailer that was falling apart with mold and holes. My grandma was cremated, and we were poor.
That came out of
so
nowhere.
She didn't get this like beautiful urn. It was like this box, this plastic box, and Fiji. In high school, Fiji was the only water I would drink. I wouldn't drink any other water. No tap water, no water from restaurants, no other bottled water, only Fiji. It was so weird.
The first diet
That's just an insane thing to say. I only drank Fiji water in high school. No tap water. No tap water.
I was actually ever on was when I was 11 years old. I weighed 290 pounds and I was in foster care at the time. And my social worker literally said to me, I will pay for you to do Weight Watchers if you just do it and stick with it. So
I will pay for you to do it. I will pay for you to do it if you just do it. Oh my god. There's no more help that can be given to you than I will pay for it. Like, that's kind of sad to hear about, actually.
I did it and I stuck with it and I lost about 2 pounds a week. I was
She
only
never
there
drank
for a
water.
month. I know that's pathetic. I rebelled even at a young age thinking I didn't need to do it. Even though I was 290 pounds at the age of 11, that's kind of scary.
The lowest.
Hang on a second. Yeah, I had to roll it back because I saw her make this face, and I just had to get a screenshot of that. Okay.
I know that's pathetic. I rebelled even at a young age thinking I didn't need to do it. Even though I was
There's one there too. Snag that one.
290 pounds at the age of 11. That's kind of scary.
Hey, Bob.
The lowest weight I ever remember.
It's good to see you again, man.
Is
Trying to do more live streams, stuff like that. You know.
190 pounds, and that was at the age of 11. When I was 16, I weighed 420 pounds. As a child, I was on a soccer team. I was on a softball team. I was in a dance group.
No way. No way. Dude, kids don't do stuff like that. You know who does stuff like that? People who end up like doctors. like extracurricular to the max. Like, Amber's not doing that. Most people, if they have an extracurricular at all, are doing like one thing, maybe two. Like, but she's talking 3 things, physical activity things. There's no way. Yeah, who said it a second ago? Enola, she's a pathological liar. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that that's just been a thing for a long time. And now she's just trying to cover for it most of the time, I think, by just saying, like, I lie to protect myself. I lie because you guys make me lie. It's really painful. Watching all your stuff, it's great to catch you live. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna start capitalizing on the late night crew, cause that's all I got. I keep looking over here, thinking the camera's over here. I moved it. Sorry. Anyway.
I would rollerblade, roller skate, swim.
She was the
ride
ball.
my bike, the whole 9 yards. Like, I was always outside. I was always moving. I was always having fun. I was very, I don't want to say athletic, but I kind of was. What happened the last time you inflicted pain during sex? Becky and I really aren't into, like, pain. Don't have an answer. I mean...
Why go into it, then? Why go into this, then? 'Cause you're weird? 'Cause you're weird and wanna get into it? You just want to talk about this. This is why people think she asks herself these questions. Why go into this? You're so weird.
My jaw hurts when, you know...
Says the woman who hasn't had sex in 3 years. I haven't had sex in 3 hours.
They're probably talking about me.
Oh,
I haven't had sex in 3 years.
that's not true. We did it one time in here.
Yeah. But then before that, like...
What happened on your best hookup ever? See, this is awkward. Because it's like, I want to say something with Becky. But then it's like, does Becky want our tea out there like that? So without going into too much detail, I'm just going to say, you know, the first time me and Becky had our, you know, relations.
1, 2, 3.
Last time me and Becky had was... We were here in this apartment. It was one time.
Man, I tell you what, the difference between Amber and Beck here is Beck doesn't care. You know? Like, Beck hears this and she's kind of just like, yep. It's been 3 years, yep. And just kind of looks at Amber like, it's been 3 years. And Amber's the one who's looking at the camera like, well, I mean, geez, guys, like, she just has to go into it, has to say something. Trying to come off as sexual, so uncomfortable. Thank you, yes. You can tell she literally knows nothing about it. Yeah. Okay.
I love you, Becky, no offense, but I feel like you can eat the kitty cat like a champ. You're probably right.
I ain't saying nothing.
You don't even know.
Oh, wait. She just told the tea.
And I did.
Amber claims to have gotten permission from both of her parents to talk about them on her channel from day one, even though she didn't have a relationship with them back then and they were not around. Regardless,
This is
I don't
ridiculous.
think her family would be
This
too
is-
happy to see the
no
things
way.
she has chosen to disclose to her audience about them throughout the years.
So even when I first started my YouTube channel, I asked both my parents, like, how do you feel about me sharing, you know, things about foster care?
No, you did not. No, you did not. You didn't ask that because your mom was in jail and you mentioned that so many times. You were so shitty to your mom. It's unbelievable that she wants anything to do with you now.
Or things that, you know, you guys have done that has affected me. And something they both always have said, which I have always found so, like, I just feel very thankful for it, is like, it's your story too, Amberlynn. Like, so it's not
Yeah.
just our story, it's also yours.
I'm sure both your parents have said, you know what? It's your story. You share your truth, Amber. Share your truth. Both of them. Her dad.
And I think that's why, like, I have been okay with sharing certain things about my parents or my past.
Oh. Well, that's something.
Or, like, you know, my mom's record. Like, that's not something actually I would have ever brought up. I would have never, like, brought up my mom's record ever. And the only reason why I did is because of this whole thing that's happened. What, baby?
Did it? I know where she's at. I found the actual that she's at right now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, so the predicament is my mom's in prison. I haven't known what prison or anything like that. That's a whole other long story.
I had to search all of Oklahoma. When I was just searching Oklahoma City, Oklahoma County, she wasn't on there.
Oh my god. And like, I've been trying to search online where she's at and stuff like that, and I just haven't been able to find it. And Destiny's been like on the prowl. Really shows. She's smiling in the mugshot. Let me see. Let me see.
How long was Amber's mom in prison? Does anybody know that? I need to figure that out. Cause if she's still in Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, there's a chance she could be like on parole or something. Who knows?
Oh my god. Let's enjoy a hot meal over your mother's mugshot, like online. Like, that's cute. What's my mom's name? Christine. What's my dad's name? George. Christine Smith said, oh my god. Oh, it says Christy Smith. I thought it said Christine Smith because that's actually my mom's name. Anyways, my mom is in prison. I don't know what's going on with my dad. Truly, we don't talk. My mom has been a drug addict for years. I was born on can't talk. I was born on, so we know my mom did drugs even before I was born. My mom did some crazy stuff in Oklahoma. My aunt still to this day is there for my mom.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. So it was a 5-year sentence. And she served 2. Now, this is coming from my chat, so I don't know. And then she's apparently also said that her mom had a 10-year sentence. So I don't know.
She writes my mom in prison.
That's
She
Amber for you.
visits my mom. She calls my mom. This is TMI. This is probably not something I should say, but my aunt used to have addiction and she beat it. My aunt also was extremely overweight. There is a rumor going around that my mom went to prison for 5 years. I am telling you right now, that never happened. You have the wrong person. My mom has never been to prison for 5 years, period. Oh, and by the way,
But she's been to prison. Why even say that? Like, my mom's never been to prison for 5 years, period. But she's been to prison? Like, why? What difference does that make?
told you guys about my mom, how she's gonna be in prison for 5 years and 26 days. They actually said she's gonna serve the first year in jail. So I'm gonna start writing.
Plot twist, her mother is still in prison. Mama Lynn is actually just a paid actor. That's great.
Her, copy it, put it in the binder, and then when my mom writes me back, I'm gonna copy it and then put it in the binder, and then in 5 years and 26 days, I'm actually gonna send it to her. And
Okay.
I don't usually get drinks when I order from Uber. I mean, I have before. It has happened, but it's not really something I do. It kind of just like gives me the creeps a little bit. I'm actually ordering my next meal. I want to let you guys know I'm having KFC. Hopefully my order is correct. Sometimes I get so scared, like when I order a diet soda, like they're gonna give me regular.
Those bastards.
Just looking at my Uber Eats. My order is 1 minute away.
Is this where she's...
There is literally no ice. Let me see, is it diet? I am eating the first thing that I will be eating today, and that is literally just a diet soda.
This was another ridiculous one. She says she didn't order drinks on Uber Eats because she thought that it was creepy, and it creeped her out. And then here's just multiple instances of her ordering drinks. I don't know what she was trying to pull there, because I specifically remembered all these drinks that she would order. They stuck out because I was like, why would you waste your money ordering just a drink off of Uber Eats? Like, tea or not of like what she said before, it's like, we're still gonna focus on the fact that you ordered a single drink in an Uber Eats delivery. Like, what were you thinking?
And I'll even post a screenshot here of my order because this is literally all I ordered.
Jesus Christ.
I got Diet Coke. I spent $15 for this. And while I was eating, I ordered a drink from Chick-fil-A.
Thank you, Apathetic. That was a good one.
I got a Diet Coke. Ugh. I got a freaking slushy therapy. This is the one from McDonald's. It's like a blue raspberry moment. So I just ordered this raspberry, or not raspberry, is it blue raspberry? I ordered this from McDonald's. And I also got a Diet Coke. Tomorrow, me and Feline are starting a no takeout challenge. So right now we're just playing Uno. And we ordered a slushie from McDonald's.
Why? Here's a question. Why order a drink that's going to be high in sugar with a drink that's going to be high in aspartame? I feel like that's going to mess with you. You know? That just seems weird to me.
This is the blue raspberry, I think.
Solid. Solid. Alright, so that was Apathetic Facts' video. I love her. Check out the merch. We'll move on to one more. Some of those contradictions, I swear, excellent. Excellent to have somebody keeping record of this stuff. Because it's bad. So I've got one more video. I'm nearly done with my coffee. Nearly done. Nearly there, nearly there. And it's another Apathetic Facts video, but it's just some news on Foodie Booty. So if you're only here for Amber and you don't give a rat's behind about Foodie, then you know, feel free to head on to bed. But I'm gonna take a look at this and see what's going on with Foodie's new health scares, because it seems like that's going around Gore World recently. Health scares.
Well, hello.
My weight, my health.
My husband.
Starting off strong. Starting off strong.
Go eat another chicken sausage, you friggin' weirdo.
Hey girls. Chantal just uploaded
Aw.
the second part to her new health problem.
Aw, we are here for you, bro. Lil Craig. That was, thank you. That was a damn nice thing to say. Okay.
News, and it isn't looking too good for your girl, but let's take a look together.
Welcome back to another video. So this video is actually going to be about my previous video. Yesterday I did a video where I said I had a new health problem. I have a huge glass of lemon water. I just woke up craving it. I don't even know why. But I have no idea how I weigh that. I think I'm lighter than the last time. I was 157 maybe. But like I have no idea how that's possible.
I don't keep track of Foodie near as much as Amberlyn. But last I saw, she wasn't doing great. I mean, but she doesn't have as bad of a track record of like lying about her own problems. But she has a much worse track record of just being an upfront terrible person. So like, I don't know. It's hard to put a finger on Foodie, on like whether she's this or that. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. You are craving water because of the beatus.
The only thing I can think is maybe the swimming is working. As the thumbnail says, I do have a new health issue that is being taken care of.
That pool that she was in was very moldy. I just have to say that. It was very moldy.
On another medication now. I don't want to say what it is, and I don't want to talk about it right now. Maybe down the line, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it right now.
What is up with them?
Not ready.
Both
for
of
the
them.
world to know certain things. I didn't really want to talk about what it was. There's just some times where I feel like more vulnerable and like I don't want to talk about certain personal things.
Chantal and Amber both clickbait their videos with these titles and thumbnails, and then spend the entire video talking about how they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just like, why make the video? Why do this? It's just clickbait. You're just trying to reel people in because no one's watching your content. Well,
it's not that I'm trying to like clickbait you guys, because
yes,
I did
it
have a new
is.
health issue, but I didn't really just want to talk about it. It's not something like, it's something that could potentially be serious, but it's not like right now super serious. As long as I really start taking care of myself.
I mean, that's like your whole life. That's a bit harsh, but not wrong.
Girl World is really struggling right now. Everyone is getting older, and it seems Candy's, Chantal's, Amber's, and Nick's choices are starting to catch up to them.
Who's Candy? I don't know who that is.
Hopefully it's not too late.
Health-wise, everything is just crumbling down. Actually, I'll just start with like obesity.
You mean obesity?
Related illnesses. I don't want to get into like my whole health history, but currently the illnesses I have: sleep apnea. Until I had my sleep study, I would sleep like propped up on the couch in my apartment. A few years ago, I also had pulmonary embolisms, which I've had twice. Well, like walking a few steps, I would be so out of breath, and more than usual. So I went to the hospital and they did a blood test and found, like, it's called a D-dimer test, and they found that I did have blood clots. I had some pulmonary embolism in my lung. I recently was diagnosed with diabetes. I've had really high blood sugar for a long time, so I've probably had the diabetes for a long time. So I have
that makes sense.
that, type 2. Those are currently the obesity-related illnesses that I have. Some tests were done.
Well, I didn't know that she had diabetes, but could have seen that one coming from a mile away. That's probably what's going on with Amber. Can't resist the sweet siren song of clickbait. Well said. Remake of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Also well said. Candy is the one who's also a corn star. I can't remember her YouTube handle. She does videos with Nikocado. I don't know.
So, and I got diagnosed with that here in Kuwait. I saw a doctor, and through like urinalysis, you know, they do a urinalysis panel and blood work.
Candy is a sweetheart who has had a tough life and doesn't really abuse her audience. That's why people feel for her. I'll have to check her out. Back like a year or two ago, it was Apathetic Facts made a video on Tammy Lemon, and she just kind of disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to Tammy. I don't know. We're always trying to find someone in Gore World who doesn't suck, you know?
Found a high level of protein in my urine. So my kidneys, the beginning of having issues with my kidneys, which is common with people with type 2, I was told to drink a lot of water, especially with the medication for diabetes I was taking. That brings me now to recently I've noticed like a very high increase in urination, like just always needing to urinate, like maybe every half an hour, literally, like just having to urinate. I would have like pain in my side, like in the kidney area, like in my back, and I was feeling like after, like at the end of when I would go to the washroom, it would like, I don't know how to explain, you know that uncomfortable feeling when you have like a UTI, and I just felt nauseous a lot, like sick to my stomach. So, come to find out, I have a mild kidney infection. It's not like severe, so I'm on antibiotics for that now.
It sounded like a kidney stone, honestly, which I would not be surprised if she had.
And Slop picked me up some cranberry like extract. You know, I'm so tired from this.
I don't know if this is the beginning stages of CKD. It could also just be an acute case, but if it is just a kidney infection or kidney stones, she needs to realize how lucky she is. Because CKD is a progressive disease and is nothing to mess around with. And I hope this is a wake-up call for her and that she doesn't go back to her ways once she feels better.
Really?
Yeah, you don't hear good things about people that like have kidney failure. It's not a great way to go.
You want to try to be super careful what I put into my body. You know, it's critical at this point. I don't want to have kidney damage. I know people who have had uncontrolled type 2 and they were on dialysis, and eventually, you know, the person I knew specifically is no longer with us, sadly. I don't know how much damage is already done to my kidneys, but I don't want to have like kidney failure. So I'm trying to repair whatever damage is done, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do on my part to do that, even if it's suffering like through the discomfort of the change and the, you know, trying to take control of my eating and, you know, food and stuff like that. I don't think.
Well, I should certainly hope so. I feel like that's the main issue with most of these women in Girl World. You know, it's not that like you have a health problem. We've all got something. We've all got something, and we're all going down. So like, it's a matter of what you do and how you respond to your problem. So like, I would love to see her actually start taking things into her own hands, and it seems like she wants to, at least. But I don't know. She's too blinded by like weird religious fanatics. I don't know. She's lost it, I think, a long time ago. Candy is a hard watch because she's dying and not fighting it. Yeah. Yep. That's, yeah, I don't, it's just what I was saying. I don't really like that. We've all got something.
I think I've fully lived. I don't feel like I have to follow up after the antibiotics are done with another urinalysis.
Wonder how many times she peed in the pool.
How the kidneys are doing, but I always say that I feel like I have a lot of time, which is why I don't take myself seriously, and now I don't feel like I have a lot of time.
That's a stupid thing to think. Stupid thing to think. You might have time right now, but it's not a good way to think. You're gonna keep thinking that.
To deal with these issues. So, things can go, when you have like diabetes like that and you start having chronic health issues because of it, things can go from bad to worse and like that.
There are so many great people in this community that really do try and help these girls. They give such good advice, and have tried to warn Candy, Nick, Amber, and Chantal about the consequences of their actions, but it falls on deaf ears. But Amber is now 33, and said she got bad news at her latest doctor's appointment, and Chantal is now 40 with a slew of health issues, and now regrets not listening.
And
that is a big thing. Amber is, if everything is like true from the weights they've revealed, Amber is like 150 pounds heavier than Foodie, and if she stays at that proportion when she's 40, she's gonna have much worse problems. Amber's gonna be in a world of trouble. Like, she really needs to get on top of stuff. All of these women, God.
You know, I know a lot of people tried to warn me about that, and
yeah.
You know, it's true. You know, it's true. It can get really bad. I just didn't want to.
See that eye roll she does? You see that eye roll? She's like, a lot of people tried to warn me about that. It's true. Ugh. It's true. Ugh. Like, she's so mad. She's just not happy that anyone can get to say, I told you so.
Share at the time what was going on. I didn't feel like it. I was kind of just down and not feeling too good. I'm still not feeling too good.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about Salah and his crazy poop-loving brain.
But I am going to. I am working on, you know, getting healthy. I haven't eaten anything today, but I woke up late. I don't feel terribly hungry right now. Head hunger, yes. I have that nagging head hunger, but physical hunger, I haven't been feeling well. Like I said, I have some nausea, so yeah. I'm just gonna tell it to shut up and go away and leave me the heck alone for a change.
What is head hunger? What is that? I've never heard of that. Okay, so Foodie has diabetes. Could have seen that one coming. And Amber sucks. Just like usual. Alright, that's all the stuff I've got planned for the night. And I've been streaming for... I don't know. Oh, an hour. Okay, that's great. That's actually fantastic. I think I'm going to cut it there, though, because, you know, about an hour's worth of stream should be good for everyone, I hope. I've had fun. I hope that you all have had fun. I keep looking over there, like I'm looking at nothing. But, alright. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I love you guys. Thank you very much for being here. And I will see you guys in the next one. But I will do an outro. Thanks very much for watching this live episode of You Guys Have to Realize. And I'll remind everyone that these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in these videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here, y'all. See you later.